Welcome to Sacred Key. This is Mercedes Warrick, and this is day 35 of 36 days of devotion. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Wow. I am working on a project right now, and I had some success. I was able to gift this particular thing that I have developed to a few of my dear hearts for Christmas. And the gentleman who is helping me with this project, I have 2 more designs to go. And I had said to him a couple of weeks ago, he offered to help me bring these next 2 designs into reality. And he called me today to check up on me because I hadn't sent the designs yet. And I said, well, I was waiting for people to respond and to watch their faces as they opened their boxes to see their gifts. And he said, okay. He said, because I know you've had a rough time of it these last few days, and I want you to understand that the presence of God in your life means that you have perseverance, that you can be knocked down 7 times and get up 8. And so I'm here to tell you that I'm with you, and I will help you get these things into the world. But you have to get up. You have to get up. And I think as I celebrate Christmas this year, and I will be in my house with Bella Key alone a lot because of a lot of different things, but my health being one of them, and the new treatments, I can't be exposed right now to a lot of different people and environments. But over the last few days, my dear heart, my husband, my spiritual husband, has come and gotten me and taken me for groceries. I've had calls where people have said, do you need anything? I've had people bring things by. I've had other people come and pick up something that I've had to take to another person. I have had so much support over these last, week, 72 hours, 24 hours now. It has been very gratifying. The other thing that has happened over the last 72 hours or so, people have said to me, Mercedes, I know you need help, but I think I might have been exposed. Or I've been here, I've been at a lot of public places, and I want to give myself a few days before I come see you. And that consideration is a gift. So I am here today on Christmas Eve, 2021, after doing this very public 36 breaths and allowing you to see some very soft and vulnerable places within me, because that's what 36 breaths, that's what that's what these 36 days of devotion does. If it wasn't an opening of some sort, or a discovery, or maybe a contraction, to allow myself, I'm going to speak in the I, I'm going to speak in the me right now, but that's part of this journey. And sometimes when I start these deep spiritual immersions, it's a little daunting, because I have been doing this now for several years, and I know what the openings can bring. But there has been productivity in my life beyond measure. When this product is very simple, but when it comes and I show you and I say, here is this product, this will be something I've wanted to do for a very long time, but did not have the means, the support, or the action steps to get it done. So I'd like to dedicate this season. For me, I have a new season that starts on the 24th, and my birthday's on the 28th. So these next 7 to 10 days are kind of a very special time every year for me. But I'd like to dedicate this to the perseverance that you have endured over this year, the perseverance of maybe having to lose a family member, or in some cases, in my circle, multiple family members, to the perseverance of your heart as you've given to people, your perseverance that you may have displayed as you buoyed somebody up to support them to get something done, the perseverance that we have had as a community to be able to hold ourselves up, celebrate when necessary, gather forces when required, and to do the thing that has been needed to be said or done or brought forward. We have been a collective this year of perseverance, because the next day always dawns, and we have a choice on how we are going to face it. And sometimes it doesn't feel like we have a choice, but that is the quintessential nature of our very being as a human being. It is, we have the ability to say, this is the state of my being. And even though this thing is happening around me, even though this thing is happening, in my case, in this physical body, I was able to see the light, and I was able to see a way. And I'll never forget, I don't think I said this, but that day, I can't remember what it was, but the day 32, 33 in there, when I said it was the first time I felt like a cancer patient. And that evening or that early morning the next day, when I sat in communion and did my practice and said, I am present, I am here, that I got, I am the light. As I breathe in, I am the illumination. And so I actually felt a ray of light come through my body and sort of purge whatever that was out. It just took it out. It was one wave, and it just came in like that, and it just whooshed it out. And so I am so grateful. I'm grateful for the perseverance that I have experienced, that I have displayed, and that I have witnessed. It has been a tremendous year of the heart too. I think that I feel that there is an exposure. That's the word that I'm hearing. There is an exposing of an awareness of a new heart. It's new to us. But it's a new frequency that we can perceive, and we can tune into, and we can see within each other. And so I am so grateful that we have had this time together. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow because we're in this moment, but I wanted to say that right now, and I wanted to let you know that I don't know if this has been the smartest thing I've ever done as far as showing myself to be exposed and vulnerable and scared at one point, because there were so many different things going on in my body. But I always know that I have a spiritual foundation. I have a lifestyle that is a spiritual foundation that brings me back into myself, into my divinity. And as we move into this new heart exposure, maybe that's just it. Maybe it's just that we get to be exposed in this moment, and our moments of perseverance that are causing us to look at ourselves with strength and conviction is also allowing us to be soft and vulnerable, so that we can see each other's humanity. And as we see ourselves, as we find the strength in that exposure, find the strength in that softness, that we no longer will view ourselves as kindness. We'll see kindness as strength. We'll see humility as a bowing into, as grace. I think for me, when Spirit gave me the constant humility to be the focus of this 36 days of devotion, and I think on day one we said something like, so often we think as humility as being humbled into a space through stress or strife. But humility is a bowing into source, so that we can lean in and understand the grace of source, the mercy of source, the exponential nature of source. That is, humility is a creative energy. Humility is a peaceful energy. And through humility, we can come to truly understand and be graceful and satisfied and content. We know that there is enough because what is enough is in this moment. And this morning, or just a few minutes ago, as I was finishing up my writing for the day, I heard there is no now, there is only isness, there is only existence. So I am not the originator of this knock down 7, get up 8. But I know that as I stand, I stand through the mercy and the grace of the people that have helped me through this year, through this moment, through these last 10 days in particular. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful to have known this energy called perseverance. As families gather today and tomorrow and throughout these next few days to celebrate New Year, new living through Christ, new blessings through family. I always say this time of year, merry, happy, ho, ho, holiness, because it is an encompassing allness that we all have the grace and the cha-cha. The cha-cha-cha. I haven't danced. I need to dance. I haven't danced in these last few days. But to have the cha-cha-cha, to know the rhythms and the beauty, even through the times that we call ourselves vulnerable. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. Bring my hands together, or our hands together, the hands together. Let's do this as oneness today. Let's bring the one hand together, our one prayer. You know, as we stand as myself, I stand as ourselves. I stand as the we, the me, the I. And as we come into oneness, that is how we can be the divine essence, to move in and pour love into each other. As I pray for me, I pray for we, and we come into this oneness knowing that if it happens to me, it is happening to thee. It is this cacophony of experiences that brings us into one central balance, one harmonization, one knowing. It allows the light to be illuminated and visible and bright. It's almost like we have the secret password and that we know from now on that we are blessed. We know in this moment that I am the blessing and the blessed. I am the healer as well as the healed. It is so interesting because there are times when I am the gatherer of the strength and I bring my wares to the community of humanity. And then there are times that I am within that community and I am the receiver of the strengths and the blessings of others. That one light that illuminates us, allows us to see. And we know from breath to breath that I can be the receiver and partake in the receiving. I can be the healed as well as the healer. For all things are needed for there to be harmony and balance. And this is a dynamic environment. And within this fluid flow, there is the fire of the volcano in the coolness of the Arctic air. And that is the beauty of the diversity of our world, our lives, and our person. Because through this dynamic diversity, we are able to have, to hold, to be the exact right thing in the exact right moment. And we are able to have the exact right words from the exact right heart. That there is an order, and it is not ours to be the orderer, to make the order. It is just ours to know that the existence is ordered itself. And as we understand this, and as we begin to live this, truly live it, truly be in the existence of divine order, that we know that my peace, my existence, my contribution, my void, my openness, my emptiness, all is within the infinite blessing. So as I breathe in today and I say, I am the presence, and I am here, is through the multi-layers, multi-universe, multi-dynamic flow of the all there is, that we know on this day of holiness, when we celebrate the light, that we know that this light is ordered and blessed and illuminates his ray in total and complete perfection. This light is the blessing of the presence and the blessing of the existence. It is the I am here and I am present. The I am that I am illuminated and radiant, pouring down within me, pouring out through me, and radiating as me. We are a collective of infinite illumination. It is the light and love of Source that allows the I am to be. On this day that we celebrate the birth of Christ, allow us to see that light illuminated throughout humanity. There is no now. There is only existence. The one light, one heart, one consciousness. The energy of all energy, the life of all life. Sustains, upholds, supports. And as we breathe in the I am present, Know that this compassionate presence is always here. As I breathe in, I am present. As I breathe out, I am here. As I breathe in, I am present. As I breathe out, I am here. As I breathe in, I am present. As I breathe out, I am here. As I breathe in, I am present. As I breathe out, I am here. Amen, amen, amen. So be this done.